PowerShell offers an essential set of commands for managing and automating tasks in Windows. Here are 12 of the most useful PowerShell commands. Press Win+X and select PowerShell Admin from the dialog box. Remove item. How to use remove item. Remove item, path. The remove item cmdlet in PowerShell is used to delete one or more items, such as files, directories, or registry keys, at the specified path. It allows users to remove unwanted or obsolete items from the file system, registry, or other PowerShell providers. Copy and paste the path to any item to have it instantly removed. This cmdlet is particularly useful for automating tasks that involve cleaning up temporary files, removing outdated configurations, or uninstalling software components. Get service. The Get Service cmdlet in PowerShell retrieves information about the services installed on a local or remote computer. It allows you to view details such as service name, display name, status, and startup type. Administrators often use Get Service in scripts or command line operations to gather information about services, perform service-related tasks, or check the status of critical services across multiple computers in a network environment. Start service. How to use Start service. Start service, name. Replace name with the names of the services to be started. The Start Service cmdlet in PowerShell is used to start one or more services that are installed on the local or remote computer. It allows you to initiate the execution of services that have been stopped or are set to manual or automatic startup type. This cmdlet is particularly useful for starting system services, applications, and background processes required for the proper functioning of the system or specific applications. Administrators often use Start Service in scripts or command line operations to automate service startup tasks, ensure service availability, and maintain system functionality. Stop service. How to use Stop service. Stop service, name. Replace name with the names of the services to be stopped. The Stop Service cmdlet in PowerShell is used to stop one or more services running on a local or remote computer. It allows you to halt the execution of services that are currently running, thereby terminating their processes and releasing system resources. This cmdlet is particularly useful for managing system services, stopping background processes, and performing maintenance tasks on service-based applications. Get process. The Get Process cmdlet in PowerShell retrieves information about the processes running on a local or remote computer. It allows you to view details such as process name, process ID, PID, CPU usage, memory usage, and more. This cmdlet is particularly useful for monitoring system performance, troubleshooting, and scripting tasks. It provides insights into the current state of running processes, which can aid in diagnosing issues, optimizing system resources, and automating administrative tasks. Stop process. How to use Stop process. Stop process, ID. Replace ID with the IDs of the processes to be stopped. The Stop process cmdlet in PowerShell is used to terminate one or more running processes. It allows you to forcefully end processes based on their process IDs. This cmdlet is useful for stopping misbehaving or unresponsive applications, freeing up system resources, and managing system stability. Get event log. The Get Event Log cmdlet in PowerShell is used to retrieve events from the event logs on a local or remote computer. It allows you to query and filter event logs based on various criteria such as log name, date and time range, event type, event message, username, and more. Get Child Item. How to use Get Child Item. Get Child Item, path. The Get Child Item cmdlet in PowerShell is used to retrieve child items, files, directories, or other items, within a specified parent directory. It allows users to navigate and inspect the contents of directories, including their subdirectories and files. This cmdlet is particularly useful for tasks such as listing files in a directory, searching for specific files or directories, and performing batch operations on files. Set Execution Policy. How to use Set Execution Policy. Set Execution Policy, Execution Policy. IT specifies the execution policy to be set. It can have one of the following values: restricted, all signed, remote signed, unrestricted, bypass, or undefined. Type Y to confirm the execution afterwards. Execution policies define the restrictions on running PowerShell scripts and are meant to prevent unintended or malicious execution of scripts that may harm the system. Get help. The getHelpCmdlet in PowerShell is used to retrieve information about PowerShell commands, modules, functions, scripts, or workflows. It provides comprehensive documentation and usage instructions, helping users understand how to use PowerShell features effectively. Get WMI Object. How to use GetMyObject. GetMyObject class. The class parameter in GetMyObject specifies the WMI class from which to retrieve objects. For example, Win32_logicaldisk. This class retrieves information about the logical disk drives on a computer. The getMyObject_cmdlet in PowerShell is used to retrieve management information from the Windows Management Instrumentation (WMI) repository on local or remote computers. It allows administrators to access a wide range of system information, configuration settings, and performance data exposed by WMI providers. Test connection. How to use test connection. Test connection, computer name. Replace computer name with the name of the computer you want to ping. The test connection cmdlet in PowerShell is used to send ICMP echo request packets, ping, to a specified remote computer to test network connectivity. It allows administrators to check whether a remote computer is reachable over the network and to assess network latency and packet loss.